Hola everyone! Wow, I have to say that I'm just starting to feel like things are coming back into place. You know, it's amazing when you lose power for just a day and a half, how much it can actually disrupt. It goes to show you really how reliable we are on technology, the internet. It's kind of scary in a way, but I have managed, I think, to catch up. And of course, I haven't caught up in watching everyone else's YouTube videos, but I will try to do that early this week. But today I want to talk more about all the platforms that I'm in, how I diversify to receive passive income, what's still working and working great, and what's not working so great. So, and maybe even some tricks on maybe you don't think it's working, but it can end up working for you. So it's going to be a short but long one because I'm going to talk shortly about each program that I'm in, and it'll probably end up being a fairly long video. So please stay tuned. I hope to have some great nuggets in here for you, and hope everyone had a great weekend, and let's get into it. Okay, so the first one in my portfolio is FX trading. Of course, I can't do any withdrawals till the 20th of this month. Next one is my passive trades. This one has been going for quite some time. Just recently, over the last few weeks, there's been some problems with logging into the website. It seems to be related to the Eureka launch, exchange launch. I'm not gonna, put my cards on the table and say one way or the other, but personally, I don't have a good feeling, so I have been starting to take off the website and do withdrawals when I can. So I'm gonna log into that right now and see what the status of that account is. Just wait for this ad to play and we'll log in. Skip. It's definitely responding much quicker, the website, which I am grateful for. Okay, so I have 1505 that I can take off this website. Again, I made good money on this one. I deposited $100 in here, and I have been able to take a total of $262 off of here. Early on, I reinvested a lot. I kind of did, a couple of weeks of reinvesting and then a couple of weeks of taking off the platform. And then as I made my return back and a little more, then I started reinvesting more. So now, ever since about two and a half weeks ago, when I had some issues logging in, I have decided to start taking off the platform. And of course, more of my ad shares are expiring. So I'll eventually get to the point where the active ad packs are 0, and then I won't be able to take off this platform anymore. And I can always reassess in the future if I want to jump into it again. But based on my experience, I don't think that's a good idea. But hey, a girl can always change your mind. So let's go ahead and quickly take that amount off. Go to my wallet, withdraw, and we will select the Bitcoin, and I want 1505. One thing I do like about this platform is it automatically takes the fee off the amount, so there's no guessing. And I will just pause here while I add my favorite thing. Okay, and that withdrawal has been initiated. Now again, with this, in the past, it used to take just a few hours to get your deposit in your wallet, or your withdrawal in your wallet. But recently, it's taken much longer. So it will be interesting again to see today whether this withdrawal is much quicker. If it is, maybe some restored faith. Typically in the past, when platforms have issues with logging in, it can be a sign of its demise in a few months. So we'll just see. Personally, I'm not investing any new money into this right now until they win my trust back, and that will take a lot. Okay, what's next on the plan? So next in my portfolio is EXP Asset. they're still down. I don't have much faith that they're coming back, but again, I got in this one early January of 2019, and I was able to make some good change on that. VCI International, of course, big conspiracy around this when it first started. They allowed US residents in and then all of a sudden kicked them out. So I didn't share my link with this one ever since that time, but I of course have a deposit of $100 in here, and I'm just riding it out. So I suspect I'm about 92% the way through. It will go to 130%, and once it hits that, I will be 30% on the winning side, let's call it. X-Trade Chain, this one, no, not a lot of people got into this early, so I didn't share my link, and I think I did maybe for 2 days, and then just because there wasn't the hype around it, I didn't feel comfortable. But this one's still paying out, and of course I don't know if it's been paying out over the last 3 weeks because I haven't been able to do a withdrawal, but my last withdrawal went fine. But I'm not going to share the link to this. It's been around too long, and there's not enough hype around it, and those are two things that you really need. You really need the hype in the programs. CASHFX, lots of hype around that one. This one, as we all know, I'm sure, you can earn up to 15% weekly. The minimum investment here is $300, and basically you have two choices. You can earn 200% on that or 400%. You earn 200% by not doing anything and just depositing your $300, and you will take off this platform $600 if this platform stays around, which I suspect it will, because there's a lot of different things that are happening with CASHFX that haven't happened in the past. Yes, we've had transparency of individuals. Yes, we have the hype around the program. And yes, we have they say that they want to do this and this and this and be greater and better and smarter and have longevity. But the biggest difference with CASHFX are the people who are in it. And I know I keep saying this, but really, Ron Pope, why would you put your reputation online if you didn't think this could be a winner? And that's what I'm banking my investment on, and of course my gut. So can't show you too much on CASHFX. I did do a video the other day just showing a mock-up of the dashboard. If you're interested in looking at that, a lot of people seem to have enjoyed that, so I'm glad. I will definitely do a few more in-depth videos of CASHFX as I learn more. But for now, yeah, it's paying out and I'm enjoying it. And hopefully, maybe this week or the next week, I'll be able to upgrade to the next package. So we'll see how that works out, and I will definitely keep you posted on that. Do I want to say anything more about CASHFX? I don't think so. I can always come back to it if I need to. The next one in my portfolio is Profits Bots. This one pays 130% in 60 days or less, and less meaning that if you sign up people, it feeds into the bot to pay you out. So that bot can turn around and give you 130% in 5 days if you had enough people sign up under you. My average bot, I haven't actually calculated it, but I think it is weekly actually. And you know, I'm a small YouTuber. I don't have a lot of people who sign up under me, so in my opinion this one has been really good. What I love about it too is that it's a small investment, so for the baby ballers who can't afford $300, the $10 is definitely enticing. Now, that's not to say that if you put $10 in that you're going to be able to turn this around and get 130% on your money, meaning $13 in you know, a month. It might take you 60 days if you don't sign up anyone. But I always say, you know, tell the truth to people. Show them what they can make on this. This program has been around since July of 2019. In fact, I think I got in on July 15th of 2019. And it has been paying steady. No issues with withdrawals, no hiccups. Some people have had issues with withdrawals, but that's just because of the server that they're, or the server that they're using Profits bots on, or the not the server, I can't think of the name right now, but they're using something other than Chrome, or I think Firefox works as well. I don't know, I'm not into all that. So just all I can suggest, like I have in emails, is if it's not working for you, at least try Chrome, because Chrome works fine. So the cost of withdrawal here is 5%. Withdrawals are same day. Weekend withdrawals, no. And withdrawals are only on Tuesdays and Fridays. But I have a video coming up, and I explain what my strategy is with this program. So let's get into that. Enough rambling. Now, I recorded a video on Friday evening, because Friday is a normal withdrawal day, Tuesdays and Fridays. So I pre-recorded this, and I'm going to include it in this video here. But I've been in this one since July 15th. It has proven to be a real winner, and I'm so grateful that I got into this one, because the choices out there are getting pretty slim. Okay, and let's go into our time warp and go back to Friday's video. Okay, and ProfitsBots is doing its thing. It keeps paying out. For the last 7 days, I've been able to take in $166.60, which I've mostly been reinvesting. I've been reinvesting all week, and I'm gonna just now take out every Tuesday in order to build up my withdrawals. So yeah, because right now I'm in free money. If you recall, I put in, I think it was $100 into this. So far I've been able to take out $249.17, and this has been my total earned. So a lot of it has been reinvesting, just to try to keep a balance in here, to constantly be able to get about $24 to $26 out a day. Actually $23 to $26 a day. So as you can see here, I have a balance here of $24, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase another bot. Even though today is Friday that I'm doing this, and I can do a withdrawal, I'm choosing to reinvest this and have another bot working for me, so that by Tuesday, when that comes around, I'll have a larger withdrawal to take out than I have in past weeks. Okay, so that's purchased successfully. Okay, and the last one in my portfolio right now, and I'm definitely not sharing a link to this one, is the raising ads. Even though I came out with the video last week about don't put any new money into it, I have tagged this one that I'm no longer providing a referral link, but as you can see from the blue, it is still paying me. And that might shock some of you. And it actually shocked me. So I'm not saying it's paying consistently, but it is still paying. It's kind of dirty on their part, because obviously they're taking in new money and not paying out, what's the word I'm looking for, consistently with all the withdrawals that it needs to pay out. So I suspect what's happening here is they're not getting enough money coming in to pay the people out, and there really is no back-end trading that's happening with this platform. We can pretty well guess that for most of these hypes. I took a chance on this one just because the portfolio was getting a little light, and obviously it wasn't a good decision, and I'm okay with that. You know, again, this was fun money, and it's unfortunate, but I don't want to leave it as a loss for anyone. So I suggest that you go in and try what I did, and I'm going to show you right now what I did, and surprisingly it worked. Okay, so let's just go over and log into raising ads. Again, just pause here for a second. Okay, and we're in. So if you go to finance and you go to your withdrawal history, you will see the pending transactions. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, hold on, I've tried that already, but I literally canceled 2 pending transactions, and the third one became this $30.83, much larger amount. So I'm sure I have more sitting there again, so I'm gonna cancel this again, say okay, and then I'm gonna go back to finance, request withdrawal, and now that $30 is now $34.16. I'm going to re-enter that, select Bitcoin, and submit. Now I did this last week. I can't remember what day it was, but I did it last week and ended up canceling that pending transaction. Let me just put in my favorite thing. I canceled that transaction 3 times, I think it was, and did a new withdrawal of a larger amount. And you can see here, if I go back, it ended up being $47.50 that I successfully got paid out, and this reached my wallet. So yeah, I don't know why some are and some aren't, but that's all I can say is just keep trying to cancel your pending transactions. I try not to have, like, let me try to go back and explain it. So I had, at the one time last week, I had 3 separate pending transactions. I canceled them all and made them into one, and that one pending transaction took about a day and a half to show up, but it actually showed up. You can imagine my surprise. So I just thought I'd reach out and let you guys know that this possibly might work for you. I'm hoping that it does, and of course I'm hoping that I can get this $34 off. If I don't, it's not a big deal. I knew the risk going in, and that's what these are. They're high yield investment platforms that we get a high interest rate back, but we're also taking a large risk with them. So I hope that that hack can help you get some of the money off of here. One thing I haven't tried, which I will try next, and you might want to try it, is when you do your withdrawal. So if we go to finance, request withdrawal, the amount here, this amount is in US dollars. So you could always ask that it go to Ethereum, or if you use Perfect Money, go ahead and do that. But it might be another way to trick the system to getting your money off. Who knows? It's worth a try. I always say never give up. There's always a way to get around it. So hopefully that'll work for you guys. And I think that's pretty well it. Let's just go back to my cheat sheet. Yep, that's it for today. So I hope you guys have a fabulous week. I'll see you again on Wednesday, providing the power stays out on. And until then, I hope you have a blessed day. Hasta luego, everyone. Love you guys.